They carry a full selection of scented candles by Yankee, Mountain Home, and Salt City. The Hunter Cowan Wedding Register is very popular, as is their selection of holiday and specialty items. Look for Pipka Santa Christmas collector items, as well as gifts and decorations for Halloween and Thanksgiving. Call 586-6549. Or look for Hunter Cowan, 79 North Main in Cedar City.
And we're back here at Snow Canyon. The Warriors now up 27-13. Kicking off for the Redmen. It'll be Fielding teeing it up. I'll tell you, this offense from Snow Canyon has come out and ripped up some good yardage this time.
Well, 3 possessions, Tim. They've got 20 points in those 3 possessions here in the third. Back deep for the Redmen, Griffin and Platt. Kick will go high off to the Platt side. He'll take it at the 5. Go on a reverse, give it to Griffin. Griffin down the sideline, has a wall of white, and a good block by Cam Romney down the sideline. Griffin is at the 40, trips up at the 35. Good play by number 21, Chris Eward, to save a Redmond touchdown.
Eward did make the game-saving tackle, but still the Cedar High Redmen maybe getting the boost they need to get some great field position. They'll operate at the 35-yard line of the Warriors to start this drive.
Big time now for the Redmond offense. They've got to take advantage of the good return by Griffin. So you're down to 49.1. Redmond have been outscored, as we mentioned, Tim, 20-0 here in the third quarter. And they will go 3 receivers to the left. 1 to the right is Cam Romney. Give off to Gower straight ahead. He is hit by a tackle into the linebacker spot. So about 3 or 4 on that run by Gower, but it'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
Gower's only second carry here in the second half. But, you know, you get Gower with a 3-4 yard carry out of the first play of the series. That's not bad.
Platt will come in, as will Andrew Hansen. Clock moving down to 26 seconds to play. Redmond trail 27-13 by 20 unanswered points by the Warriors. 3 receivers left. Platt solo right. Gower the running back. Oliverson straight drop back. Looking across the middle to Platt. And Platt makes a good catch at the 25. Blow the whistle. They do. It will be a first down. Stop the clock, 8.7.
I got to give Platt some great credit on that, because he was just sandwiched between 2 of the defensive backs for the Snow Canyon Warriors, but was able to come up with a huge catch there.
Actually, they'll give him 8 on the pass play, Tim. That is for the Redmen is only their, let's see, I'm trying to track it, 7th first down. First here in the third quarter. Wind the clock. Zeros on the scoreboard. It's 27-13. End of the third quarter. We'll be back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
It's here. The Tink Superior Auto Parts Parts Plus Fall Festival of Values. Blackhawk professional hand tools are on sale, like the 45-piece set, $59.99. Get a free headphone radio with the purchase of a case of Valvoline motor oil or synthetic oil. A set of free Copper Plus spark plugs when you buy a Power Path plug wire set. Haynes mechanic manuals are $10.99. Dashboard covers $29.99. Look for the flyer with all the sale items at Tink Superior Auto Parts. Your Parts Plus dealer, 210 West 200 North in Cedar City.
Here's big news from Convergys. Now you can work as little as 20 hours a week up to 40. And the best news, Convergys has a new wage package. The starting wage at Convergys for inbound employees is $6.50 an hour. And for outbound, Convergys pays $7.25 an hour. Along with the new wage package, Convergys has flexible shifts, a medical, dental, vision, and prescription plan after as little as 31 days of employment, and a tuition assistance plan. Apply in person at Convergys, 2460 West Highway 56, Cedar City.
Well, into the third quarter, 27-13. Redmond have got a little bit of digging to do, Tim, and get out of this hole. End of the third, we just heard Dixie 10, Hurricane 7. 3 receivers right, solo left is Cole Nelson. Oliverson straight drop back.
Look out.
No pressure, no time to get away as he got away from number 55, Stuart Solomonson, but a host of green-shirted guys there to bring him down for a loss of about 7.
Well, Solomonson, I think, missed him once and then came back for a second shot. Oliverson caught for about a 9-yard loss.
So it'll bring up 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 31. The Redmen need to get to the 14-yard line for a new set of downs. Skyler Miller and Cam Romney will bring the play in from head coach Todd Peacock. Skyler will come wide to the right. They will go double wing formation with Griffin and Blackner. Blackner in motion. They will play fake to Oliverson. Griffin wide open across the middle. Late comes in, and Jacobson almost with the pick. Tim, I don't know if Jeff couldn't find the handle, but Jesse was wide open early, a little late in delivering that ball.
Yeah. Griffin had some ground down towards the first down marker, but the ball couldn't get there. Third down now, and long yardage for the Redmen.
So it stops the clock, 11.9 to play. Third down and 17 to go. Obviously, two-down situation here for the Redmen as they will send Platt and Griffin in slot to the left. I formation, Blackner in the I. Play fake to Gower. Throw it out for Griffin on a timing pattern out in the corner. A little bit hard as pressure comes in by Wayne Hill, the defensive lineman for the Snow Canyon team. Fourth and 17. Andrew Hansen will bring the play in with Cole Nelson. And I got to think, if I'm watching, you got to look for Andrew Hansen. He will come wide to the left side. He will be picked up by number 86, Pack Brenton. 6'1", so size on size. Oliverson looks like a wide receiver screen pass. Intercepted? No, as the Warriors had that defended very well. Incomplete. The Redmen turn it over on down.
So the big run back from Jesse Griffin kind of goes for naught as the offense stalls down on the 30-yard line. They'll give it up to the Snow Canyon Warriors, whose offense is knowing exactly what to do here in the second half.
Well, they've had 3 possessions. They've got 20 points, 3 touchdowns to go in this second half. Now they would like to run the clock. 10:58 to play. It's 27-13 Warriors. They will send Jacobson wide to the right. Give off to no, that's Hill. He will take on the host of Redmond. No gain on the play, second down.
These Warrior running backs, Alan, I've noticed they just don't want to go down very easy at all.
No, they keep their feet going, do a very good job in just moving their feet, and if the Redmen let go of them, they're able to pick up an extra yard. They will move him really a yard play out of nothing. So it's second down and 9, 10.5 minutes to play in the ballgame. So receivers both ways. Offset I. Now they'll shift into a pro formation. Jensen will give to Lonsberry. Nope, he'll keep it. Fumble. His ball is loose, and Jensen gets back on it. That was a near boo-boo as Cam Romney was there, but Jensen able to get on it.
But not before he loses about 6.
It looks like the Redmen, as he's trying to give it to Lonsberry off that left side, just couldn't make the connection. And there were 3 white shirts there. They just couldn't get on it. So the play comes in the form of Ryan Gubler. Also, Garrett Jacobson checks in. Jacobson will come to the right, Gubler to the left. I formation. 9.5 minutes to play. They will go to the fullback. Hill, he's into the open. He'll bounce to the outside. First down, Snow Canyon. He's in the Redmond territory. James Platt giving pursuit, bumps him out of bounds at the 23-yard line.
So Hill has been doing the damage tonight for the Warriors. We were worried about Lounsbury. I think on that run, Darren Hill will have a lead over his counterpart from the backfield tonight.
52-yard run on that play, Tim. That is the Warriors' 16th first down. And all of a sudden, that's just about that refrigerator door, I hate to tell you, at 9:25 is just ever so sneaking close. Give off to Lonsberry, off to the left side. Fumble on the play. I think the Warriors got back on top. Nope, Redmen have got it. So the Redmen have held.
Well, the Redmen didn't hold, but they got a nice recovery. There's been 2 turnovers for each team, 2 interceptions for the Redmen, now 2 fumbles for the Snow Canyon Warriors. The Cedar High Redmen at least have dodged the bullet.
Oh, they have dodged the bullet. You need to take care of it right here, though, the Redmen have had. They wasted an opportunity. So first and 10. What yard line, Tim, are we at? 21?
21.
Man in motion, give off to Gower. He goes off that left side. He's got some positive yardage there. Out over the 25, give him 4 at 2nd down and 6.
So there you have, again, a good first play, getting a 4 or 5 yard pickup. That's really what Cedar has been known to do. And if they can keep that going, make some first downs. Now, of course, the clock, though, starting to be an ally for the Warriors.
Yes, and the Redmen really, you can't, well, I guess you can be content running the football, but you've got to look for a quick strike sometime, but you've got to get something started offensively. Double wing formation, man in motion is Blackner. Give it off to Gower again.
Not much there.
Not much there.
Maybe a couple. Maybe 1.
Maybe a yard. 3rd down and 5.
Region 9 championship on the line here. Snow Canyon has the advantage now, 27-13 with 8:14 left in the game.
So a big play coming up here for the Redmen. They will stay double wing formation. Blackner in motion. Give off to off to Griffin on a reverse play, going back to the other side, bounce to the inside, try to get to the corner. He'll pick up a couple, but it'll be short of the first down. It'll bring up 4th down.
And we got an update on the score. Canyon View and Grandview now tied up at 14.
All right. Actually, the Warriors do a good job, Tim, in stringing that out to the sideline. No gain on that play. After I thought he picked up a couple.
Nice.
Too much running east to west. The Redmen appear to be going, well, with the punting unit. As Andrew Hansen is in, I think we're going to be late. The Redmen are forced to call a timeout. Comes with 7:58 to go in the 4th quarter. It's 27-13. Warriors on top. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on Talk Radio 590.
We got the hometown spirit.
State Bank of Southern Utah announces the most convenient branch ever, your house. If you own a personal computer with internet access, start banking from home now. Check balances, transfer funds, print a statement 24 hours a day. It's easy, secure, and free. Enroll now at www.sbsu.com. State Bank of Southern Utah, connecting you with tomorrow. Member FDIC.
Hometown spirit. Nothing else comes near it.
Well, we're back here, Tim, and I've got to tell you, I don't know what's going on. Redmen have got to go for it here with 7:58 to play. They need 2 scores.
Well, right now they need 10 yards.
Actually, only 5.
I'm sorry. Okay.
4th and 5.
All right.
Coach Peacock has been into the huddle. The defensive folks for the Snow Canyon coaches are there, and they're saying, hey, don't go for a fake. I don't think they're going to go for it. The Redmen line up in wishbone. So far, no one has moved back for Snow Canyon. Obviously, the Redmen will shift out of this. Jacobson will be the deep man, so he will be the one to go back. Oliverson under center. The Redmen will shift back. Snow Canyon's not buying it. There's nobody back. Jacobson's at the 40. Snap is back. Oliverson with it. They'll run option.
No.
Redmen do not get it as Oliverson loses about 3, and the Warriors take over 1st and 10.
Well, I don't think anyone thought that was going to be a punt. The one thing I was surprised they didn't do was at least try to draw the Warriors offside.
That's right. All they needed was 5. That's just a miscue. So the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 at the Redmen 23-yard line.
Obviously, a score here will put this thing to bed.
I think even if they run off about 3 minutes with no score, it'll be just about to bed. Give off to Lonsberry. He'll bounce to the outside right. Tackled by Brian Fink, number 21. Also, number 51, Keith Gilbert there. Lonsberry will pick up 4. 2nd down and 6. Ball spotted at the 19-yard line. 7.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Warriors lead 27-13.
Well, we do know that we will have football for you next week, as both these teams will go on to the state tournament. We'll get you seeding as soon as we possibly can. The broadcast probably Monday here on KSUB.
Inverted wishbone, give to Lonsberry straight ahead. He's tripped up by Brian Fink, falls forward to the 15. That's going to be close to the first down. Nope, it's going to be a little bit short by 2, so give him 4 more on that running play. 3rd down and 2. 7 minutes to play, down to 6:55. Again, inverted wishbone by the Warriors. Lawn's very deep in that to the backfield. They'll go back to the play action. They'll roll on out feet, giving pursuit by Jensen. Penalty flags down. First down for the Warriors. He's down near the 10. So that would be 5 on the play.
Holding
sort
on the
out the penalty. Holding against Snow Canyon.
10th penalty in the game against the Warriors.
The penalty comes out at the 16.
So that first down will go for naught.
Yes,
and
it will.
Back.
So minus 10 on that. 3rd down and 13 coming up for the Warriors here. 6:35 to play in the 4th quarter.
But we do have to give Jensen some yardage on that. If he had gained a couple.
It was what? 3rd and 2.
3rd, 12, so I'll get no gain.
No gain. I formation, receivers both ways. Straight drop back for Jensen. Under pressure, screen pass to Fry. And I'll tell you what, Cedar almost intercepted that. As coming in was number, I'm trying to check the number, and he's hiding, Tim. But a screen underneath, and he almost came up with the interception.
I think it was Mike Gower.
Was it Mike, number 20? I think you're right. So incomplete on that play. But the Redmen an opportunity to get Gower with the football on the screen with 3 white shirts out in front and only the quarterback, Scott Jensen, to contend. Timeout on the field, 6:16 to go, Snow Canyon. 27-13 Warriors over the Redmen, and we'll be back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
When a business has been around for nearly 50 years, through southern Utah's economic ups and downs with competition near and far and a tasteful, discriminating clientele, you know they're doing something, no, lots of things right. Well, for 47 years, Cedar City's Northeast Furniture has been providing quality home furnishings for every room in the house, with in-store financing, design help, and free delivery. Furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics. Great hometown service. The quality you want at prices you'll like. Northeast Furniture, 920 North Main. Not too long ago, a lady came into Gem Jewelers in Cedar City. She had a piece of jewelry she'd bought at a big department store the month before, and it was already broken. She wanted Gem Jewelers to fix it. Well, Kevin told her he could, but he told her the truth is, it's going to break again. Gem Jewelers welcomes repairs, but if you want jewelry that looks better and lasts longer, let them show you exactly what well-made jewelry looks like. Gem Jewelers guarantees your satisfaction. Gem Jewelers, the store that serves you best. 125 North Main, Cedar City.
Well, back here, the Warriors try a 42-yard field goal. Fielding hooks it left, penalty flag. It was no good. If they give it to the Snow Canyon team, the Redmen will decline, obviously. Legal procedure on the Warriors. I don't know if that's an option. If it's on the line, that wipes the play out early. It'll mark a back 5. Try again.
See, now you see this is the one case where you go, wait a minute. Hold on.
If it was on one of the backfield folks, they can decline that. I guess they picked up the flag. It is illegal procedure against, so the Redmen can decline. So the 42-yard field goal is no good. Redmen with one last guess, Tim, I got to say, it'll be at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 6:11 to go. You need 2 scores.
And
actually, you need 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns and the point after.
Yes, you do. As the Redmen trail by 14.
We have an update on our Canyon View score. Canyon View is now up 21-14. Great.
Good job for the Falcons. All of a sudden, underneath, gets it to James Platt. James back across the middle. He'll pick up about 10. I think they're going to call it down at the 29, so give him 9 yards on that pass reception. 2nd down and 1. Timeout on the field for the officials getting something squared away. Hope they're going to mark it, Tim, as they'll bring the people in.
Oh, come on, where's...
Stretch that out. It's going to be just a little bit short. Bring up second down and a foot.
Now, where's those Ueda guys when we could use them?
That would have been a first down.
Yeah.
6:03 to play. It's 27-13.
First down, and I'm going for a burger.
Tell you what, I think the Redmen ought to take a shot deep here. You got a free down. 3 receivers to the left. Solo right is Nelson. This time they give it to Gower. Mike will probably pick up the yard. Not much more than that. 1 yard on the running play. Tim, for the Redmen, just to show you, that's their 8th first down. They had 6 at the halftime mark. So Snow Canyon, great job defensively second half.
Well, the Redmen have had some futility here in the second stanza, and they are trailing by those 2 touchdowns.
So first and 10, the biggest problem, 5:45 to play in the ballgame. 3 receivers left. Oliverson's straight drop back. Going to air it out down the sideline, looking for Andrew Hansen. Andrew gets a hand on it, but can't come up with it. Incomplete. Hafen on good coverage. The thing that you can say, Tim, is they're playing well off, and the Redmen trying to go for the home run strike, and Snow Canyon has given a 10-yard cushion.
Yeah, they really have. So the 3 are not a bad idea. We'll see what Jeff and the crew do coming out this time. Cole Nelson splits out wide to the left.
Double slot. Gower is the fullback. Oliverson straight drop back, looking for Cole out on an out pattern. Cole can't come up with it, juggles it, incomplete.
That's what I'm sure Cole would like to have, because he had a good shot at catching that ball. And he was having some companionship out there from Josh Willard and also Pack Brent right with him, but would have been about a 4 or 5 yard pickup.
Third down and 10, 5:26. Maybe you can hear that end of the third quarter, Dixie over Hurricane, 10-7 still. 21-14, Canyon View over Pine View. Third down and 10. Oliverson straight drop back. Going to throw it to Griffin. Jesse with the catch and got hammered.
Man, what a hit.
But he makes the catch.
His bell's rung. Big hit by Pat Brenton out there, but Jesse hangs on and gets the first down.
18 yards on the pass reception. Now that's kind of a little payback, because I remember the first year between these two, Cedar did that to a man by the name of John Hafen,
Yes.
who comes on down. But Griffin, give him credit, hangs on to the football. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Skyler Miller and Cole Nelson will bring in the play from Coach Todd Peacock.
5 minutes to play. The Redmen need some points. Jacobson playing, Tim, 15 yards deep. He's just saying, nobody get deep. Oliverson straight drop back. The green wave coming at him. He will not get this off. As they just said, actually, Tim, that's only a 4-man rush. No, 5-man rush. As number 55 comes up, Stuart Solomon.
Have to give Jeff about -8 on that. -7.
-7 on that play. 9 first downs for the Redmen, 16 for the Warriors. Cole Faddis will bring the play in. Down to 4.5 minutes to play in the ballgame. Also, James Platt and Andrew Hansen. Mike Gower will check out.
So we don't look for a run here.
Now, Jesse Griffin will run out of the fullback spot. Last time they did this, they tried to throw to him out in the flat. He'll go flat to the right, throw it out. Interception by number 16, Dan Rowe. Rowe will score on the interception. Touchdown, Snow Canyon. So a 40-yard interception return turns into more points for Snow Canyon, and by golly, nail the door shut. Snow Canyon's Region 9 champ.
Had a great pick there by Scott Jensen. Was that Jensen on the pick?
Actually, it was number 40. No, it wasn't. It was Rowe. Dan Rowe. I got to run down his number. 16.
That's right.
So fielding on to try the PAT. And the Warriors are leading 33-13. Snap is back. The hold is good. The kick is nailed through, and it's 34-13. 4:07 to play. We'll be back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
Maybe you know someone who takes unbelievable care of their car or truck. Wash and wax twice a week. Worried if the temperature in the garage is just right? Maybe a little extreme, but whatever. If you take pride in your car or truck, you should be taking it to Rolling Rubber, especially for winter driving. The crew at Rolling Rubber can lube and oil your vehicle, rotate and balance the tires, align the front end, repair the radiator, get winter tires ready for you to go, service your heating system. They do a darn good job at a reasonable price. Rolling Rubber, 256 West, 200 North, Cedar City.
Hey, men. Before your wife hauls you out to the woodshed because she's tired of the mess the old wood burner makes, come to Cedar Builder Supply and save your hide by purchasing a natural gas fireplace insert made by Heat and Glow. If you make your purchase of a fireplace insert or freestanding stove between now and the end of November, you will receive a free remote control thermostat. But it's for a limited time and only at Cedar Builder Supply, 309 North, 200 West, Cedar City's only authorized Heat and Glow dealer.
And we're back here at Snow Canyon where the Warriors take a commanding 34-13 lead over the Cedar High Redmen. And yes, the Redmen play for pride, trying to put more points on the board, but this game is finito.
Oh, it's all done. 34-13, 4:07 to play. The penalty was roughing the kicker. They will assess that on the kickoff. Now, they'll kick it off at the 45 of the Redmen. I say, just an eagle boost. Kick this sucker through the field goal. I think that would really, not that these fans need any other reason. They have beaten the Redmen after a 2-year drop, but I would kick that sucker so far out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah.
And just bring everybody to their feet. But a beautiful defensive play by Dan Rowan. He saw that, and he read that screen pass or swing pass coming, interception, 40-yard touchdown play to give the Snow Canyon their last point.
Well, there was no surprise in that. I mean, last time you saw Jesse in that backfield position is exactly well, that'll go for almost
short. He was trying to go for the field goal try and advance a little short. So the Redmen will start 1st and 10 from the 20. Remember, it was 13-7 at halftime.
And then the roof came in. 27 unanswered points in the second half. The Redmen with 4 minutes to go, really kind of playing for pride. We'll see if Jeff O's still under center. He is. So the starting offense is still there. Skyler Miller will go wide right. Cole Nelson wide left. Jesse Griffin in the slot left. Bert Glackner slot right. Man in motion is Griffin. They'll give it off to Mike Gower, but Gower will pick up a yard, maybe, and it'll bring up second down. We're certainly not done with sports this weekend on Talk Radio 590 KSUB. Tomorrow, the Jazz will take on the Indiana Pacers. Preseason game, no mailman with that back problem, but we'll have it for you 10 till 6 tomorrow here, Talk Radio 590 KSUB. Then the T-Birds back in action, hosting the Idaho State Bengals. An old familiar face from the Redmen team will be back with the Bengal team to take on the T-Birds. That'll be Saturday afternoon here, KSUB.
3 receivers for the Redmen as Gower picks up 1. Throw it out the flat, intercepted again as they throw it out into a flat. Number 80, Josh Willard will collect it in and go in from 15, touchdown Snow Canyon.
What do you say? What can you say? 4 interceptions from Jeff Oliverson tonight. Those turnovers are just something that the Redmen have not been able to overcome. They are going to go as the second-place team from Region 9 into the playoffs. And did I hear that we had a final score up there? So Pineview has won that game over the Canyon View Falcons. So that puts the Falcons...
if Canyon View lost, they're done.
They're done. 21-14 is the final.
I didn't see if it was good. We will see. Here it's 40-13. Kick must have been no good. So the Warriors will be kicking off with 3:25 to play. We'll be back in a minute with that kickoff.
Oh, I'm like so totally hungry.
Hey, relax, girlfriend. We're going to Brad's Food Hut in Cedar City. It's the place the in-crowd goes.
Cool. That's like so awesome. But do they really have good food?
Oh, totally. Like they have the best burgers because they're made fresh and they aren't like crusting up under some heat lamp like most fast food places. Hey, at Brad's Food Hut, you can get the Bronco Burger.
Wow, man.
And chicken fingers, cheese sticks, and yummy shakes.
Groovy. It's Brad's over at 546 North Main, right?
Yeah, baby, Brad's Food Hut in Cedar City.
Thinking about switching your car insurance to one of those companies offering only cut rates? What about the things you don't hear about, like personal service and peace of mind? State Farm agent Suzette Cardin in Cedar City offers qualified new policyholders up to a 30% discount off their already affordable rates. Now you can enjoy a discount rate plus the personal service you'd expect from the world's leading car insurer. So call State Farm agent Suzette Cardin at 586-6026 and ask for details on the State Farm Auto Discount Program.
Snow Canyon, it's the roof collapsing on the Cedar High Redmen tonight as they find themselves down a lot.
Well, Tim, we had a good first half, but Snow Canyon did what they've done a lot of times, come out and blitz the opposition. 33 unanswered points as the Redmen had the 6-point lead, and all of a sudden it's a lapper, 40-13. Short kick will come to James Platt. James will run off to the right side. He will be out over the 30 to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10.
Again, that final we have from the other game involving the Cedar team tonight. The Pineview Panthers win over the Falcons 21-14. Caneyview will end their season. Last we heard Dixie was leading Hurricane. Dixie wins that game, and they will continue on.
Looks to me like Tim Mike Gower's night's over as he's off on the sideline holding his helmet. So in to run the fullback spot, number 45, Travis DeMille, the junior. Griffin and Blackner is there. Blackner, or give it off to Blackner. Power pitch going to the left side. Burke will be out over the 35. So give him about 3 on the pickup. 2nd down and 7. Here it's 3 minutes to play. It's 40 for the Warriors, 13 for the Redmen. And I will be the first to congratulate Bill Jacobson, Region 9 champs here, resounding victory over the Redmen. Wishbone formation, give it off to Blackner on a power play off that left side. He'll pick up another 2 or 3. It'll bring up 3rd down.
A lot of hard tackling still going on out there, even though this game is well out of reach for the Redmen. So as we get out of region play, the Warriors will wrap up the championship tonight with an unblemished record in region play, just as the Redmen have done for the last 2 years.
2 years. Redmen will finish the region campaign 3-2. 3rd down and 5, wishbone formation. Option to the right side. Oliverson will keep, fake, go around the corner. 1st down, take on the defensive back, fall over into Snow Canyon territory. Give him 13, 14 on the pickup, 1st down. That's his 10th 1st down.
It is 1st down, and more importantly, the clock will wind up and go, and this game will come to a merciful end.
It really will. The Redmen played a great first half. Kind of run into the no points in the second half. 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Wishbone formation. Oliverson, long count. DeMille got a little bit early. They do pitch it out to Blackner. Blackner will lose 5 on the option.
No
Looks like DeMille's team got a little head start. No penalty flag.
Yeah, no penalty at all. So it'll be 2nd and 15. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Redmen here. Late in the game, they're down by 40-13, minute and a half lost. Jeff will bring the squad up to the line of scrimmage.
So Tim, it's 2nd down and 5, wishbone formation. Oliverson will go straight drop back, looking for Platt on an out. Platt slips, ball a little bit late. James comes up with the catch. Good for 8 yards. 3rd down and 7, down to minute 5 to play in the ball game. The Warriors will go 5-0 in region. The Redmen will go 3-2, but by winning those first 3, Tim, they will finish the season as the 2nd seed and host a region or a playoff game next week.
Next week, so we'll be back on the air. We'll give you that schedule coming up.
Wishbone formation. Oliverson will play fake inside, get to the outside, take on a host of Snow Canyon folks. He will pick up about 4. It'll bring up 4th down. They will stop the clock. Cedar 34.2, 40-13 Red Trail. We'll be back in a minute on Talk Radio 590.
Restrictions and limitations apply. See printed materials in Cellular One store for complete details.
New York, Buttermilk, Kansas, San Francisco, Yeehaw Junction, Florida, Milwaukee, Muleshoe, Texas.
Now, limited time only. If you sign up with Cellular One, you can get free long distance until the year 2000. That's right. You can call anywhere to 48 states, and you pay no long-distance toll charges until the year starts with a 2. Better yet, you can call any time of the day or night and any day of the week. Cellular One makes it easy and affordable with our new Digital Advantage plans. You get a huge bundle of time each month, and you pay one low rate.
Man, this long distance is great, but I sure wish my mother-in-law would quit calling. I better call Marty at Cellular One in Cedar City and get caller ID today.
Nashville, Denver, Huntingville, Utah, Salt Lake.
Well, 34.2 seconds to go. The Warriors 30-some-odd points. 33 unanswered points. Oliverson back to throw. Fourth down. Going to air it out. Down the sideline looking for Hanson. Andrew with the catch. Touchdown, Redmen. 42 yards out for Andrew Hanson. His second. Oh, penalty flag. Isn't that the way it goes?
Yeah. So
but a beautiful throw. Gotta be a holding. Gotta be holding. It is. Wipe out the touchdown. Beautifully thrown ball. Andrew on a good pass route collects it for the touchdown. Wipe that out. -10 with
Are we
the
in
hold.
another Snow Canyon calling a timeout? What's that all about?
They're gonna, well, they got some other ones. Let's step aside. 27.3. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 40-13. Warriors on top.
Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store during Napa's Great Outdoor Adventure Sweepstakes and enter for a chance to win a 1999 Chevrolet Silverado and a 1999 Kawasaki all-terrain vehicle. Better hurry, Napa's Great Outdoor Adventure Sweepstakes ends October 31st.
We keep America running. We keep America running.
And we're back here at Snow Canyon as the Warriors. You want to explain this one to me? Called timeout.
Well, I think they got some junior varsity or other kids in there. They just want to say, hey, don't get beat deep. You know they're going to throw it.
Or maybe they want to get their seniors in for their last play here.
Well, they've had plenty of time to do that in the second half.
Well,
As the Redmen led at half, you got to come back to that. 13-7. Snow Canyon, to take a word out of World War II history, blitzkrieg the Redmen. 33 unanswered points in the second half to run away and make a laugher of this ball.
well, and not only that, but also it seems like the Redmen kind of went on a kamikaze trip, kind of self-destructing here in the second half, too, with not getting anything done offensively.
3 receivers left. Oliverson back to throw. He's just going to air it out down the sideline, looking for Schuyler. That's well overthrown into the middle of the field, incomplete for the Redmen. So the on down, 19.1 to play. Snow Canyon just needs to take a knee.
I'm thinking tuck move, or play me, or what else did Neil Diamond do? Because that'll be it. This game is toast.
40-13, Redmen trail. Redmen will end the season 3-2 in region, but will host a playoff game next Friday or Saturday in Cedar. The Warriors will host one here Friday or Saturday. Looks like Pineview will go on the road, as will Escort as well. Dixie would be going on the road. Harbin, the quarterback, I formation.
Sit down, Jeff.
They will give it to the tailback. That's number who?
Oh, man.
32. He comes to a hole, tries to get to the outside. He'll be stays inbounds to the 24-yard line. Give him 20 yards on the carry, stays inbounds, winds the clock. That's the final score. 40-13 Warriors. Oh, they stop it at 6 to set the change.
Who got that right?
They will start it up. That was number 32.
Austin Smith.
Austin Smith with the carry. The Snow Canyon Warriors take back the Region 9 championship with the resounding 40-13 victory over the Cedar High Redmen to finish 5-0 in region. Redmen slipped to 3-2 in region, but both teams move on to the state tournament next week.
They do. We'll give you that schedule coming up, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. This is Cedar High Sports, Talk Radio 590.
When a business has been around for nearly 50 years, through southern Utah's economic ups and downs with competition near and far and a tasteful, discriminating clientele, you know they're doing something, no, lots of things right. Well, for 47 years, Cedar City's Northeast Furniture has been providing quality home furnishings for every room in the house, with in-store financing, design help, and free delivery. Furniture, bedding, appliances, electronics. Great hometown service. The quality you want at prices you'll like. Northeast Furniture, 920 North Main. Jackson Dry Cleaners have been pleasing folks here in southern Utah for years with quick, timely service and quality dry cleaning. You'll appreciate the skilled, friendly staff at Jackson Dry Cleaners. No wonder it's the name folks trust. They're the best at cleaning your favorite clothing items in a timely manner. They also offer stain removal, pressing, and more, and they're proud to help sponsor local high school sports. You can rely on Jackson Dry Cleaners to get it clean. Jackson Dry Cleaners, 59 West Center, Cedar City.
Spend some time this week at Hunter Cowan. You'll be surprised by all the new merchandise on the shelf. Hunter Cowan has the popular Jamestown linen placemats. They carry a full selection of scented candles by Yankee, Mountain Home, and Salt City. The Hunter Cowan Wedding Register is very popular, as is their selection of holiday and specialty items. Look for Pipka Santa Christmas collector items, as well as gifts and decorations for Halloween and Thanksgiving. Call 586-6549. Or look for Hunter Cowan, 79 North Main in Cedar City. It's here, the Tink Superior Auto Parts Parts Plus Fall Festival of Values. Blackhawk professional hand tools are on sale, like the 45-piece set, $59.99. Get a free headphone radio with the purchase of a case of Valvoline motor oil or synthetic oil. A set of free Copper Plus spark plugs when you buy a Power Path plug wire set. Haynes mechanic manuals are $10.99. Dashboard covers $29.99. Look for the flyer with all the sale items at Tink Superior Auto Parts. Your Parts Plus dealer, 210 West, 200 North in Cedar City.
Well, welcome back to Snow Canyon High School, where the Warriors just came out in the second half, handed it to the Cedar Redmen, running away with 33 unanswered points to win this ball game, 40-13 over the Cedar High Redmen tonight.
Well, it was an exhibition of vintage Jacobson football today, as they just really made things happen here in the second half, and we've seen this. As I've read the reports on Snow Canyon before, we've seen them in tight games at the half, and then they find a way to come out in the second half of action and just say, we're here.
Yes, they did very well. The first three possessions for the Warriors result in touchdowns. The only blemish of PAT was no good on their third one. Let's run down those scoring plays real quick. Snow Canyon takes the opening quarter, third quarter, 10 plays, 82 yards. Jensen to Shaheen from 15. The fielding PAT was good. And then the Snow Canyon Warriors, after a Redmond punt, go 6 plays, a 65-yard drive, 2-yard run by Lonsbury. The fielding PAT was good again. And the Warriors led 21-13 at that juncture. Then the Warriors go 3 plays, 11 yards after a pass interception and a nice return by number 2, Eric Hafen. 15-yard pass to Willard. The PAT was wide right. And that was the end of the third quarter. Redmond turned it over on downs. Actually, it comes right back to the next time the Warriors came up. 40-yard interception return by Dan Rowe on a pass by Jeff Oliverson. The PAT was good. And then the Warriors, once again, a 15-yard interception by Willard. The PAT was no good on that one as well. Final score, 40-13. It was all second half dominance by the Snow Canyon Warriors.
Yeah, it really was, and we need to step aside and get back to our regular programming tonight, and also we have some personal needs to take care of. So we probably will do a very short and half pregame or postgame show for you. Just one statistic we want to go to show you the futility of the second half. In the first half, the Redmen had 133 yards rushing. At the end of the game, they had just 143, so not much happening.
Dominant. 10 first downs in the ball game. Redmen had 6 at the end. Do you want to keep going?
No, we're done.
All right. So that'll wrap it up here. Region 9 champ, Snow Canyon. Redmond will play next week at home in the state playoffs, be listening to your good station, Tim. We'll give out that information.
Now,
Once again, the final score, and you wrap it up.
Before we go, we'll give you the final score. Before you go, we just want to point out, if by chance this game ends up being a Saturday game and conflicts with Southern Utah University Sports, we'll move this game over to 9:40 a.m. So be listening. We'll let you know.
You'll mess me up then, right?
Yeah. So as the Canyon View schedule or team is done, if we need to, Cedar High may move over to 9:40 next week if there's a conflict with the Southern Utah University broadcast.
Well, that'll wrap it up here. We'll get out of the way, get back to some programming, back to the studio. We'd like to thank all of you for listening. For Tim Nesmith, my name's Alan Carden. Once again, the final score, Snow Canyon 40, the Redmen 13.
Well, that wraps it up for another Cedar High Redmen game. And we wish to thank our sponsors. That would be Jensen Sewing and Vacuum, Cellular One, CC Napa Auto Parts, Carden Insurance, Brad's Food Hut, Cedar Builder Supply Company, Rolling Rubber, Gem Jewelers, State Bank of Southern Utah, Converges, Tink Superior Auto Parts, Hunter Cowan, Jackson Cleaners and Dish Network, and Northeast Furniture.